Juan-O's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like hold up a minute.
What up, though, y'all? How you living? Man, so this whole Jim Jones and Cameron beef, I guess, is getting out of hand. Or maybe it's not, who knows? But stuff that none of us ever should have known is starting to come out. Some of this stuff is actually embarrassing. I think so. And it seems somebody else seems to think so as well. Now, what has come to light recently is about Jim Jones trying to jump Dame Dash. Can you believe that? I couldn't. I couldn't believe it at all. But let's get down to the story, man. Check this out.
Our rule of thumb is we have problems. Everybody does. It's human.
Right.
But you deal with them internally. You keep it amongst the family.
What's up, everybody? This is the world famous Ed Lover, and you are watching Forgotten Kings TV. That's right, Forgotten Kings TV. Come on, son.
For me, families fight, and that was family business. And, let's say I don't have so much respect for the person, I still have respect for the Harlem brotherhood, the brotherhood of Harlem, I just feel like certain things, number one, are embarrassing.
Right.
If people that you feel you've raised and helped could disrespect you in a certain way. But,
Facts. Now, I know some of y'all are like, why are you stopping the video? Because you got to. So it's a reaction video, so you don't get flagged. My bad. YouTube rules. But Dame is absolutely right.
it ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? So generally speaking, our rule of thumb is we have problems. Everybody does. It's human. But you deal with them internally. You keep it amongst the family. And years before, I had conversations with the younger generation, Cam and them, and was like, no matter what, regardless of what, we have to always have a united front.
Facts.
And if there's problems, we need to talk it out privately. This is something that's hard for me.
Dame got some candy stuck in them new teeth.
My fault. I just sit this one out. But it's more embarrassing than anything. Like regardless, it ain't for me. Everybody knows what's right, what's wrong, and people act certain ways. It's just, at this age, it's embarrassing.
Well, Dan, they were saying, I was telling them that, and Dan, tell the truth. Me and you talk all the time. That's why I'm telling you real. Have you ever brought up that Jim Jones tried to jump into me at all?
Nah.
And that's how it's supposed to be. But damn, I can't believe Jim Jones tried that.
I told you that. Dame never told me about this. Never, ever, ever. So I'm telling the truth. Cam and Jim going through something right now. So Cam did what he wanted to do. And I was shocked. And I got no problem with Jim. Dame, Jim is all right with me. I'm that Dame. They know each other too with kids. Dame raised those dudes. So you
is this nigga chewing ice cream?
Don't do that to the OG. That's what bothered me, Dame. We didn't cool. We go to BBQs. We argue for 8 hours and we walk out smiling. Nori, Bleak, and Dame talk for 3 hours. You squash that beat. That could have been a conversation, Dame, Jim, and you, man. That's crazy to me, bro. And I know you ain't soft. Not because you my man. Dame is just not soft. I'm not sweet. We ain't killers, but come on, bro. That's crazy. Dame, you was gonna fight 3 people, Dame.
I mean, it wasn't like it just was. It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. You want to get too deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the one thing.
Hey, that was real fly. Because he could have popped off. He could have started popping his peas, and he didn't. You got to respect that. And that's he playing a good role as an OG. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes that's older than my generation that's not playing a good role. They antagonize bullshit. They keep bullshit going. They start bullshit. They add to it. They try to self-aggrandize on every situation, every opportunity they can, like they not already on top of the mountain. It makes no sense. So much respect to Dame for how he playing this. That's a fact.
That, you know, a lot of times when you're around certain people, they spend a lot of time telling you superhero tough stories about themselves. I did this, I did that, and it sounds unbelievable. And, you know, it's like, how tough can you be with somebody you knew since you was 8? It was in that moment, to me, it ain't no props in getting that Jomo. You know what I'm saying? Or it would be like if I had to fight him and beat him, or he beat me, whatever.
Duh. And we gonna stop the video right there. Every time somebody call this nigga Joe Mo, I can't help but crack up laughing. You know what I'm saying? We already know I listen out of everybody's music involved, I listen to more Jim Jones than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Hands down, not even close. That ain't to say Jim Jones is the best or my favorite of all, but out of the three people that's I listen to Jimmy Boy the most. Um Dang, I can't tell you. I produced a lot for myself off the information from Dame. So, what more can you say about that? With that being said, man, whether or not these guys should clean it up, I don't know. I guess they're getting a lot of streams and views off of it. That episode, It Is What It Is, hit 1 million that day. You know what I'm saying? Cam building another network. He picked the perfect title for that show because it always is what it is. And the homie Jesse James, shout out Jesse James, aka Messy Jesse. It is what it is. We out this motherfucker, man. Oh man, it's funny, but it's not funny. You know what I'm saying? And certain things should stay between men, but it's not. And then certain things should never be tried by other men. Like it's a disrespect to yourself. That's what people don't understand. When you be ranting and raving and you yelling, it's because you don't respect what you saying. And so you feel as though you have to yell and be boisterous because if you don't respect it, the chance of somebody else believing it to even thinking about respecting it, you know what I'm saying? And then what you got to remember, a lot of these guys are straight up entertainment, man. You know, back in the gap, my granddad, you fresh out of comic book. I thought it was flat in, but I understand it now, which makes it even more flyer. Some of these niggas is fresh out of motherfucking comic book. You know who they is. Colorful and animated. Every time you see them, we out.